What's up? What's up? What's up?
If I get, I give you a little freedom every time you get. You left? Oh my God. What's up, fam? It's about that time tomorrow. Tomorrow we have the infamous Nicole Ambrose will be at Vulcan with us, teaching us and showing us how to make money in real estate, you guys. She's gonna give it all to us. I'm so excited to hear from Nicole. Make sure your face is in the place. I promise you, you're gonna be excited. You're gonna enjoy, and She's gonna teach you how to turn those leads into cash. Honestly, y'all thought Tony was gonna do this on his own. Mm-mm. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Queen of Petty.
What's up, you guys? Happy Monday. It's Monday.
Ain't nothing happy about Monday though.
No,
Bro.
I thought we had a really good Monday.
I mean, you got a long week to go. That's all I hear about when I hear Monday. Like, shit, I got a whole week of this.
Listen, I'd rather be Monday than think about how long my weekend's been lately.
Man,
Happy Monday.
woo, be the change.
Be the change.
Be the change.
Poor. All right.
Be the change,
Tonight's
man.
wind down session. We know we went off cold turkey when it came to the wine for the last few days. Yesterday we had Sonics. Saturday we were at a hotel. We had nothing. Today we have some land shut Riesling. Let's see what it tastes like. Y'all know Antonio likes the white wine, so I decided to grace him with some white wine today.
Let go.
It'd be funny if it come out red.
If
Riesling was red, it'd be so disappointing.
I would not be. I've actually grown pretty fond of some reds.
Only the sweet ones.
They red, so.
All right, y'all.
Anybody got any rehab questions off the top?
Ooh,
y'all start
good.
working them. Start working them. Start writing them. What's up, Kat?
What's up, Miss Kit?
Anybody got some rehab questions off the top? Start putting them in. Start writing them in while we talk about our day.
Absolutely. Let's talk about our day. Today I took. Did I take any kids to school? Yes, I took 3 of the 5 to school today. You look like you questioned it.
One of them didn't go to school, so you didn't
Yes,
take
she
her to
did.
school.
I did eventually take her to school.
That don't count, though.
I eventually took her to school. So it very much so counts.
This is good.
It is good. Yes.
This is good. This is my type of wine.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
all right, so
this bottle might not make it to a second night.
Took Aaliyah Antonio to school. Then I took Trinity to get her learner's permit.
She passed.
And she passed.
About time.
She was nervous. I don't know why. She was trying to cram and study in the car, and I told her, if you don't know it by now, baby, you're not gonna learn it. You are not gonna learn it in these next few minutes. I am sorry to tell you. She was like, you think so? Oh no, I know so. You're not gonna learn it that fast. So she passed. I'm so excited. You would think that she got her driver's license, how excited we were. Like, oh, you driving, my mama. By any means, you are driving. So that was fun. Took her to school afterwards. She tried to pimp me, y'all.
She tried to pimp you.
She said, well, I paid for the test. The test is $5. And when I pass, my license is going to be $35. What does that have to do with me?
Said, girl, get your card ready.
And get ready to swipe. So, I said, well, you better pass. That's what you better do. You better pass. So she passed. She came back all of 10 minutes. So you just took the damn test. All of 10 minutes. She passed.
Did you make it public, bro?
I did.
You sure?
I did.
You did all that?
I did.
You a beast.
We already know that.
Ooh, you ain't. I ain't gonna say it on camera.
You
What I did today?
dropped Ashley Mir.
I dropped Ashton the Mirror. I went to a project to create a punch list. I met another contractor to give him a punch list. And then I came home, helped some students
You did your
do
team
applications.
punch list. You did your team.
That's what I'm
punch
saying, that was
list.
first property.
Oh, okay.
Help some students get their application in for funding. Had some strategy call with some other students who had some questions about the coaching call. Helped them out. What else did I do?
I didn't pay for any materials today. You paid for materials?
I didn't pay for any materials neither. That's a first.
Yes, you did. You ordered some materials, so you
I
didn't pay
did
for
order
it.
some.
Well, you didn't order them, but what you call it, ordered them. Marie.
Yes.
So that was good. What did I do? I got on a couple of strategy calls today.
Give me that thing I did for real.
I did some REI Live stuff. Had to go by the bank today. What else
I
did I
missed a
do?
part of my day.
Had to go to a parent teacher meeting for cheerleading. Had to wash some cheerleading shoes today. And some socks for tomorrow.
Oh well.
Picked up all the kids, all 5 of them.
While I was working. Why you trying to throw that in there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Rehab. Let's talk about it.
I think rehabs are so much fun.
You do not think rehabs are fun.
I do think it's fun.
I'm listening to this. I think you drunk too many drinks.
This ain't even a full cup. Get out of here. So I think rehabs are fun because you get to see the transformation of the property. That's what I think is so much fun about it. Just seeing it go from one state, not knowing if the state that you envision will even work, but just seeing it go from one state to the next state. I think it's fun. Now, does rehab stress me out? Yes. When I start seeing my bank account dwindle down very quickly, I get nervous. I get my heart starts racing. So yeah, rehab does. It's like an adrenaline rush. It's definitely an adrenaline rush. If any of you who do rehabs, you know that when it comes to rehabs, like there's an addiction that follows it. I think that's the best way to say it. There's an addiction that follows it because you just want to buy more houses, you want to do more deals, you want to see more transformations, you want to help more people. Like it's just
It don't be for me. Trying to manage a budget with you doing all that stupid stuff is not interesting.
Oh, I can run up a budget.
No, you do run up budgets.
Don't ask me to meet you at the store.
At all. But in the end, it's good to see it go from nothing to something.
Definitely.
I do agree it's addicting. It's addicting for a couple things. One of them, you're gonna get paid soon for real. You are,
as long as it doesn't sit on the market.
I mean, you're gonna do something, but you know there's some money coming around the corner. So that's actually a good thing too when it comes to rehabs.
I suppose. Okay. All right. Let's find out who our audience is. Let's find out who. If you've done a rehab, give me a heart or a thumbs up if you've done a rehab already. If you've done at least one rehab, give me a thumbs up or a heart.
What's considered a rehab?
A renovation of $25,000 or more.
20,000. I would think to the average person, 15,000 is considered a renovation.
Okay. Ooh, so nobody did a rehab before?
All right. So Y'all finna get some game tonight that's gonna help y'all with them rehabs when y'all get ready to do
Yes. So, like we always tell you, get off the sidelines. Time to jump into the game. Enough of all of the reasons why you didn't do it. I shoulda, coulda, wish. No, do it and get off the sidelines. All right, go
it.
ahead.
Facts. We're gonna talk about one
You
of
smell that?
the brownie. Is it ready yet?
Oh, it's ready. It's cool.
Cold. Let me be in my stomach.
Drink up. Pour up, drink. Okay, talk.
Um, one thing that helped us when it came to contractors and communication and being able to be efficient and effective. Got leads coming in 10 o'clock at night, girl. You be working. Is that we have what we call a job site binder, and in that job site binder, you're gonna have different things to help the process of your project.
It's a bona fide notebook. That's what it is. A notebook. Oh,
All right,
sorry.
so I'm gonna tell you the main thing that we put in the job site binder is what we call a picture scope of work. And with that picture scope of work, it's a little different from the appraisal one that we use, but it's a similar in content and what's going on. So in the picture scope of work,
it's a lot more detailed than the appraisal.
It's a lot more detailed. So we put in that all of our colors. We put what's being painted, what color, what floor goes, what area, what designs we want. We give pictures of what it should look like. Can you pull one up?
I can't because I'm not in any of the drives right now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I'm connected to a drive. Keep talking while I pull it up.
Can you see me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what up, Frank? So in this job site binder, like it helped us so much to because let's take the inside for example. We're going to have what color our walls are. We're going to have what type of paint it is. Have what color our trim is. We're going to have what color our doors are. What color we're going to paint the kitchen cabinets. What's up, Frank?
What's up, man?
So all of those things will be in this picture scope of work. So paint, he already knows
where to get the paint from,
where to get it from. If they have a question of what color is the fascia, that's already laid out in this picture scope of work. So it's very important if you want a smooth project to have it. If you're doing tile, what color grout is your tile? What type of tile do you use? What type of design you want your mosaic to be? And the cool thing about it is a lot of times for us, it is repetitive. So we don't change much depending on which property we're doing. For the most part, it's the same. Uh, try right or 25, 24. Which one you told me yesterday? 40, 24, the one in center point. Leaves on.
24 on there.
Try that one. All right. Those should be some good ones. But that's real important. And we print it out and we put it in the binder. Other things that go in the binder are lien waivers that your contractor should be signing.
Invoices.
Invoices will go into the binder.
Blank invoices so they can fill it out and bring it to you.
You should also have, depending on the contractor, you can put your contract in the scope of work. You can write out, kind of scratch out the actual amount, but you put the contract because you know what's the start date, what's the end date, and you can keep track of what's going on. So that's something else you can put in the job site binder. Um, what else is something to put in the job site binder?
I like to put timelines in there of when certain items should be completed so that it's no guessing of how long this project should take. And we're not doing this project for 6, 7 months.
Yes.
It's a get in and out understanding, and it's written.
Sometimes you put your sub numbers in there. So
Yeah,
like if the electrician needs something from the painter or vice versa, they can kind of communicate and they ain't got to always call you. Or if the painter getting ready to close a wall, he can call the electrician, hey, am I ready to close this wall? Is everything good? Things like that. What else is in there? Am I missing anything?
we did have change orders are in there.
Yeah, I put change orders. So like if you start the project and you want to change the whole design like we just did, you'll put on a change order, so that'll adjust the contract that's already in the folder. So if you're going to add more money to it, if you're going to add more time to the project, you need to do a change order so that you're on the same page.
Yeah, because they should not start working if both of you haven't agreed to the amount and the time for the change order.
Yes. So if it's an issue, that's what you do. The times we don't do a binder are times that we found issues. Contractors are creative. A lot of them like to try to do their own thing. So you gotta tell them what you want to look like, because if not, they gonna kind of be their own thing. Like we had one guy, he created his whole own design in one of our showers.
On the back, no, two. So first, it was one guy. He was putting in the backsplash, and it was horrible, you guys. He was putting in the backsplash, and in this backsplash, he had the picture scope of work. Actually, he had the binder. He had the picture scope of work, and it showed him exactly what the tile should look like. It was subway tiles, and I think we had a thin strip of mosaic that was going through the middle. What he did was sandwich the subway tiles with thick pieces of mosaic going from the top in between. He basically sandwiched it. And he was so mad that Antonio was mad at him. And when he came and picked up his check, he was just talking about Antonio. And I let him talk to a certain extent. And he's just like, yeah, he just doesn't know what he wants. I did it exactly how he wanted it. And he got mad, but his way didn't look good. Like he's just flat out talking. So I said, okay, well, did he show you how he wanted it to be? And he was like, well, yeah, he sent me a picture of it. I said, okay. Was it a notebook in there? Yeah, it was, but I didn't flip through it. Okay. Show me what he showed you. And he literally took out his phone and showed me a picture of our standard tile. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's exactly what it was supposed to be. And he was like, well, I didn't think it would sell. And I had to tell him, when people buy our houses, especially from a lease option standpoint, we are able to pre-sell our lease option houses because they know what they're going to get. They know what type of light fixtures they're going to get. They know they're going to have an open floor plan. They know what kind of tiles they're going to get, what type of flooring they're going to get. They know exactly which grade they're going to get, or if it's going to be all white. Like there's no guessing to what it is because it's a system. And we created that system so that we don't have to do one project at a time. We can do 10 projects at a time, and every contractor knows what our expectations are and what we want done. Frank said contractors think they can get over on Christians. Baby.
I'm finna go left field.
You always do.
I'm finna go out the ballpark.
What?
Can you show a before and after video of a project?
Bruh. Why you can't think about this before?
because it don't be coming before. It come when I'm sitting here
But no,
talking to
I'm not
people.
that girl. I'm not your tech girl.
You are my everything, girl.
It's that bait. You gonna make the dang on system shut down. And no, they
It
can't
ain't gonna
see
shut
you when
down.
you're on another screen.
You told they can see
I
me.
just found out they could.
Oh, lies to me. I'm gonna show y'all a project. I don't even know. In total transparency, we had a video guy at one point in time that would do before and afters, but we don't really do that no more for some type of reason. He don't work with us no more, so we don't have no recent before and after videos. So we'll show y'all some old ones. But the thing about it, they still look the same for the most part. Ain't much change now. We used to have a whole lot of them, boy. Everything from 3 years ago to
Honey,
what? I'm just telling
let
the
me
truth.
focus
What you focusing on?
on which one I'm gonna use.
That's we
I'm
did a
trying to.
lot of projects, baby. I forgot about a lot of these houses.
We could go Pleasant Grove. I like this one.
Pleasant Grove. All right, let's roll.
Pause. Y'all had to bear with me because Antonio is a fly guy, and he just like to come up on the fly with extra.
Frank, I thought you was coming to Facebook, man. Come on over to Facebook so you can see the project, man. Tell me what you think about it. I know you're an Instagram fan, boy. You got it, girl. You got it.
Tanya, I got this book.
I got you. I know. Why are we putting that pressure on you? Because you can handle it.
Tanya,
If you got questions, type your questions in the chat. We'll use that mirror.
bam. That was the before and after that Antonio tried to make me. He thought I was gonna buckle under pressure.
You made that happen.
Thought I was gonna buckle. Tried me. Tried me, youngin. Thank you, Miss Kathy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that was the before and after. That project took all. Thank you. That project took about how many weeks? That project took a little minute.
It did.
It took a little minute.
I would say that was about
Thank you,
12
Donna.
weeks.
Maybe a little bit more.
Why you say that?
Because it was a huge house.
No, it was about 12 weeks.
But I can't say it was during a time where we really didn't have as many systems in place as we do
Who
now.
did that house?
That's a great question. I know Tyler did the bathroom. Tyler,
We
Tony.
seen Tyler. Obviously,
but Tony was working with him then. Tony got hired on that.
Tony got hired on that project.
Yeah. I don't know who was
Victor?
the GC. No, that wasn't a Victor house.
I don't know, but this is about rehabs. So that project. One thing we did, a couple things we did on that project that we can talk about for these last couple minutes. The doors on the kitchen cabinets. We did not replace the kitchen cabinets. What we did, or can you go back and like show that real quick? People need to see what we're saying, to see the differences.
Yeah, I pray for me. The non-technical person always trying to get extra tech stuff. Like the person doing it got a degree in this foolishness. All right, I'm just playing. I got y'all. Bam.
Go back to the beginning. Bam. All right. So if you notice, these kitchen cabinets had a little funky design, and they had a line going down the middle.
Which recently we kept cabinets with this line going down the middle.
We did. So we didn't. It's a lot of cabinets. It's this left side. It wraps all the way to the right. It was probably about 5,000 to 6,000 to replace those cabinets. So what we ended up doing was we found a cabinet maker, and the cabinet maker made us doors and drawers for the kitchen base cabinets. So we just took the old doors off and he put new doors on. I would say he charged us probably about $30 a door. So we came out a whole lot cheaper.
And these actually look like new cabinets.
And once he gave us the doors, we painted the doors and the cabinets to match. So that's a money-saving tip right there. If you got a big kitchen and you don't necessarily want to replace all of the cabinets, then you can just replace the doors and paint it, and you can get an
instant uplift. Yeah.
Agreed.
An instant facelift. All right. Definitely.
So that's one thing that I liked about this house. The other thing I liked about this house was the doors. And I did pay a little money for them. The doors was already there when we bought the house, but they were old wood doors. Dang, girl, good job.
I know I am who I am.
You are who you are. Don't ever let them talk about you like that.
You.
Okay. You. But these are the original doors. And I had a guy that would make my shutters, he would make me mailboxes out of wood.
You started off with mailboxes.
And I liked these wood doors. And I gave it to him and said, can you basically bring them back to life? And this is what he gave me.
Well, because this house had so many doors that we knew replacing all the doors would be very costly. So we were trying to figure out if there was a way that we could save money but still bring back that wood feel.
Yes.
So go ahead.
Go.
So he took those doors and he stained them. He sanded them and stained them just to make it pop.
Go to some more doors. Now, before you leave this, we'll go to some doors after this. But before you leave, if you pay attention to the walls, they had wood panel on them. We did not remove the wood panel on this project. We left the wood panel and we just painted the wood panel. And it actually gives the house a little dimension and a little character with the wood panel.
Okay.
So can you show me before wood panel and after? Don't worry about it if you don't. So it's the same wood panel. We left it up there and just painted it. So paint and stain went a long way in this one room.
Any questions, you guys? Let me stop sharing and see. Any questions so far?
I'm probably showing some of those.
I'm gonna show them, but I just want to make sure they don't have any questions. I think that's important. All right. Someone put that was beautiful. Did you paint the bathroom tile? Oh, we'll talk about that next. What was the renovating cost about on this house?
I want to say it was like 45,000.
And it had a
huge
full
finished
basement, like I think it was like 2 bedrooms in the basement, a living area, and then a full bath in the basement. So it was a lot. This house had a lot of square feet. A lot of square feet. All right, let me show the other door so you guys can see it. But I wanted to make sure that if you guys had questions, we were addressing the questions and not just leaving them.
What was our station from?
You gave them to that lady, and she told you she didn't know you wanted her to give them back. All right. So here's some doors in the master bedroom. Yeah.
The original doors.
The original doors, the original closet doors. And then this is what the stained doors end up looking like once he stained them like he did the doors. All right, so here's one of the bathrooms. It has tile. Sometimes we will paint the tile if it's in good condition. But this one we didn't. So here's another view of it. And that's the hallway bathroom back there that they are tiling. But here is the final view of that bathroom.
I just bought that same mirror.
You did a couple of them for Worcester.
Wow.
You did.
This property was probably 3-4 years ago. And I would say, honestly, this might be one of the best bathroom showers that we did.
Probably because you put the glass door on it.
Because the glass door is on it. This was probably the first time we started putting the mosaic going down like a waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
This was one of my best bathrooms.
It was. All right. So we didn't paint this one. We didn't paint the hallway one. However, this little cute one right here was in the basement. And you guys know when it comes to basement living, we're not too keen of doing a lot in a basement because it doesn't reflect the same amount that we put in the basement on the appraisal. So if it's a basement, we are going to do the bare minimum because we're going to make sure we're not putting all of our rehab dollars in the basement. So in this one, we actually painted this one, and that's what it looked like when we painted it.
Now we did.
This was another before. It had a shower, a stand-up shower, and we literally painted it.
Now we did change out the toilet and the vanity.
We did.
We did do that, but other than that,
we kept the doors painted and we tiled the floors.
Now, other thing is, you can see these doors down here. I didn't get these to the man to do the wood stuff on. I just painted these in the basement. Mm-hmm. We're gonna always cut costs in that basement.
And this is one of the rooms in the basement. And this is what it looked like after. Basement living. Basement living again. And then this is the after of the basement.
We left the drop ceiling. We did replace that door though.
We did.
That was one of the times I did replace the sliding door.
Sliding door.
And they're not that hard to replace, honestly, as you would think they are.
So, to your question, did we paint the tile? We did paint it for the basement, but we did not paint it anywhere else in the house. All right, someone put, I like that, gives the home some character. It does. It absolutely does. It absolutely does.
Yep.
All right, what questions do you guys have? So we told you that we leave a notebook for our contractors so that they know exactly what our expectations are, what our timeline is, when do we expect to start, when do we expect to finish the rehab. It has their contract, so there's no guessing of what they signed off on. In their contract, we always have the scope of work attached to it. So they'll get the scope of work in the binder. They'll get to see um, their penalties for not finishing on time. We have penalties designed so if a project isn't done by the timeline, those penalties take into effect and they get charged for it. Where's your band for it? You missing it? The clip? You gotta scratch it up. They don't get insurance on this. All right, someone put nice 45,000 with or without materials. 45,000 with materials. 45,000 with materials.
One thing I will say is that because we do so many projects, and I am a good negotiator,
Says says himself.
um, says myself, we can get some stuff done for a lot cheaper. And I try to always teach my students that with contractors, they make their money in basically one or two ways. Either they're going to charge you retail, or you got to convince them that you are a
investor and you're going to give them volume.
And you're going to have volume.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't got to lie to them. We're going to have volume. So a lot of times we can get stuff done for a cheaper price because I got 3 more projects waiting for you to do the same thing. And if you can convince them that it's better to make more money over time than it is to just try to make it on this one project, a lot of times you can develop good relationships. Most of the contractors I've had for
years,
3 to 4 plus years. I got one guy that I just got, but he understands the vision. He's a little pricey, but he gets the job did. Question was,
what makes you go with a certain contractor? So I typically want to see what type of work have they done in the past. Um, a lot of the times, if they've done work for me, then I already know what I'm getting. Um, we're going to negotiate, so we want someone to come in as close as possible to what our budget is. What else would make us go with it? If they have a team and it doesn't include themselves, that usually, like if it's a 3-man crew and it includes them, then it's really hard for them, in my opinion, to do everything we need to go to the stores, pick up the material, and manage the project. So if they have a 3-man crew and they can basically fend for them, they're not a part of it. That'll help me pick them.
Off the wall, something that will also help me pick a contractor is the tools they have. If a contractor has a truck,
yes,
and he got compressors, nail guns,
paint
saws,
sprayers.
paint sprayers, more than likely I'll rock with that contractor because he's true to his craft. He ain't new to this. He been doing this. This is how he gonna make his money. And he a lot of times they tell me he doesn't have financial problems because if a contractor
First of all, he has to have a car.
Oh, you gotta have a car.
He has to have.
You gotta have a car. I ain't doing this. You got no car.
Yes,
that's kind of a pet peeve of mine because you can't get stuff done. You always counting on somebody else. But if a contractor has those type of tools, let me know he's pretty stable. From a financial standpoint, because when the contractors start doing bad, one of the first things to go
is the car. No,
is the tools.
The tools.
Not the car. They'll keep the car.
They go get pawned. The tools
because
get
they'll go pawn them tools
and try
quick.
to come back for them. You're right.
So I will say that that is something that we look for. And being able, I like a contractor that don't ask for money. That will make me go with them also. If they're willing to stand behind their work and say, pay me when I finish, that means a lot to me.
Someone put, what's the typical fee y'all charge for not being done on time? All right. So if it's a GC and they're doing the whole project, then they'll get an extra week to do it. After that week, it is $300 a week. That's their fine. Now, if it's a sub or it's a smaller project and it's not the entire house, then we will give them 3 days, and then we start deducting $50 a day. So pretty stern on that, unless Sonia feels like I'm about to take all of their money and he'll tell me to pump my brakes. But most of the time it's done before he even knows it, just based off the contract. The team has already prepared the checks. They've already ran it by me. And it's done.
It's all right. But you gotta find a line between,
it's a balance,
making sure you keep them.
Yeah, because you can't, especially if they're good. You can't be on their neck all the time, because what you got outside of them.
Facts.
That was some good questions. What else, you guys? This one is great.
This is great. This might be the second best one. Top 2 at least.
This one is great. While you guys are asking questions, if you would like to sponsor one of our wind down sessions, send us a DM. We would love to promote your business. We would love to promote you and help others so they can do business with you. So if you want to promote a wind down session, we have a few more left. How many days we got? 10 more days? 10 or 9 more days left.
I'm about ready to tap out on you.
And he will not. Now, tomorrow is REI Live. So I think
how you going to do that?
I think you'll have to extend it another day. Because just think about it. You're going to meet with your speaker. You usually go out to dinner with the speaker afterwards to thank them for speaking. What, you going to just pop up on live while you out eating dinner?
Maybe not.
We'll see. Don't count on it, y'all. He going to be tired. Make sure, if you haven't done so already, mark your calendars. Come out tomorrow night at the Vulcan Parking Museum. This is a free event for all first-time guests. Check us out at REI Live Birmingham. Miss Nicole Ambrose will be in the place, and I think you guys will absolutely love it. I've had some people hit me up today asking me if it was sold out. Like, no, it's REI Live. We find space for you, even if we have to move you to VIP.
I got a feeling that's Frank.
Someone said I'll sponsor.
Is that you, Frank?
Cash App.
Are you the Facebook user, Frank?
All right, I'll send the Cash App. All right, that's the Cash App for it. It looks like it went everywhere but your page, Antonio.
That was cool. Absolutely.
Thank you, Frank. So Cash App is $ D as in dog, P as in Paul, home, HOME, buyer, BUYER. If you would like to sponsor one of our wind down sessions,
let's get it.
We
got a long day tomorrow, y'all.
A long day tomorrow. Wait, we got another question. It says, Do you pay your contractor first half and when they finish pay them the balance? Um, no. We like to separate ours. I'm throwing cash up right there so you can see it on the screen. We like to pay our contractors once they've done some work. So we like to separate it. We'll buy the materials, they supply the labor, and if we're providing all the materials, they don't need money for just showing up to the job, for pulling up. So we try not to, unless it's a certain thing where it's electrical and you're not trying to get those wires, you need them to go handle that. Then you'll give them $200 up front, um, just to get the materials. But other than that, no, they get paid once they produce, once they reach the first checkpoint. So
Yes.
on our scope of work, on our payment policy of our scope of
In
work,
our contract,
all of this is a part of the contract and it goes in the binder. There are there are breaking points where, well, stopping points where they get paid as long as XYZ is done and it meets the inspection. The inspector is our project manager, goes out and look at it to see if it's good, if it needs to be redone, if it just has a quick little punch list to do it. So that's done before we get paid. But no, we don't we don't pay them up front because we want to make sure the job gets done. We don't want to pay you when you run off with the money.
yeah, we don't do too well with that.
Mm-mm.
Did you give it to Frank? Did you see it now, Frank?
I'm gonna put it back on the screen so you can see it.
That was smart, Ashley.
All right. So going to our YouTube family, it says, should we only go with contractors who are licensed and bonded? Is there a form of liability coverage waivers that we would have before hiring the contractors? I think it kind of depends on what kind of tasks you're doing. So, like landscaping, you don't really need someone that's licensed and bonded. If you're putting on a roof in certain areas, you need someone that's licensed and bonded. In certain areas, you don't. Um,
Electrical.
Electrical, yes, please make sure they're licensed and bonded. Even plumbing, make sure they're licensed and bonded. With gas, you need to make sure they're licensed and bonded because 9 times out of 10, you're gonna have to get a pressure test, and it's probably gonna need a permit.
Yeah. But most plumbers kind of get that gas too.
They can do it, yeah. Um, Painting, you don't need
Yeah.
someone licensed and bonded for painting. Now, knocking down walls, you're gonna need someone that can pull the builder's permit. So yes, but there's not everything.
Yeah.
Shower towel, you're not gonna get someone licensed and bonded. You're gonna get someone skilled.
Yes. So like a lot of carpenters aren't licensed and bonded.
Right.
People that do like change out doors, hang crown, hang crown molding, put on countertops. Like your carpenters, a lot of them aren't going to be licensed and bonded unless they're a big GC for real.
He said, "Stay away from Uncle Joe. You pay with beer."
Yes.
Facts. You want to make sure everything is in writing. You want to make sure there are very little gray areas, if any, because I promise you, any gray area, they're gonna expose it, and you're gonna end
We
up.
did pay for material.
For what?
I don't know. He said he was going. I guess he never went.
Today? Well, I didn't pay for any. Maybe you did.
I did pay for some material.
Okay.
You didn't mind that.
I guess. What other questions do you guys have? If this is helpful, make sure you like it. Make sure you share it with others so that they can see it, so they can go back and watch some of our other wind down series, so that they can help them out.
What we talking about tomorrow?
You're not coming on tomorrow.
So what that was supposed to be about?
Credit.
Oh
You have one more with credit.
Okay. All right.
Because this is gonna bring you a day out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, man, we thank y'all. Any more questions? We here for you. Drop them in there. If not, see you tomorrow at REI Live. Make sure you come holler at us, speak to us. Let us know that you enjoyed yourself, good or bad. We take it all. Good criticism.
Bad criticism, so we can fix it.
Yes.
No love lost.
Y'all stay focused.
Thank you. Will do. And you are more than welcome. You are more than welcome anytime. Make sure you come out to REI Live tomorrow. I want to meet you.
Who you talking to?
Reaching higher.
Oh, you gotta say that then. You've been putting all type of people up there.
I had their comment up.
Damn. All right, well, we're gonna get out of here.
Love you guys.
Like Frank said, we're gonna stay focused.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you, Miss Kathy. I see that offer go out a little late, but
goodbye.
I like that about you. You're a little worker now. You be grinding. Let's go.
Yeah, I think he's drunk.
I might be a little tipsy.
I think he is.
This ain't gonna make it. I gotta save it for next time.
Y'all have a wonderful evening. Make sure Tuesday is amazing. And we will see you guys. We'll probably go live for a little bit at REI Live. But we will definitely see you guys on Wednesday. All right. You're ready to sign out. Love you guys. Peace.
Peace.